Hey guys, this is Dave from SEGA Saturn SHIRO. I'm going to be playing this game, Manx TT SuperBike. And I got this new setup and I'm just testing it out, okay? So, let me know in the comments if there's anything you think I should change. But yeah, bought this TV up here at a yard sale for $5. Can you believe that? It came with the SEGA Saturn SHIRO logo. No, I'm just kidding. Manx TT SuperBike. I love that guy. He's like doing his really best job at an English accent. Manx. Okay, let's fire this thing up. And the little PVM monitor is just a joke. I don't know. I didn't know what else to put, so I figured I'm gonna try to figure out the whole green screen thing. Like I figured it out, but I don't have like a huge piece of green cloth at the moment to be able to use it effectively. So right now I'm just got my head in this little PVM. We're gonna go Saturn side and we are gonna do, let's see, we're gonna do the challenge. Select a bike. Please select a bike. He sounds like Chief Wiggum. Automatic transmission. Gotta love this game though. I mean, Tantalus did a really good job. Considering they're not a first-party, Sega AM team. They had. I was talking to Mel, Sega Lord X. He was saying they had plenty of oversight from Sega on this, but try to concentrate on what I'm doing here. But no, they did a really good job. I just feel like, okay, so they took the music from the arcade and they didn't resample anything, or it just sounds really muddy. That's my biggest gripe. And that's another gripe. That's the only jump. I wish there was another jump on this course. It would be so awesome. That's one of my favorite parts. Anyway, cool texture work. They've got the shadows kind of mapped onto the road. They did it. They did everything they could to really make this port shine. If it had been an AM team that had handled this, I feel like it would be probably a little better. Maybe could have been like Sega Rally, but as it is, it's good. Man, if you even scratch those barriers, it slows you down a ton. Past the checkpoint. I like that guy. So right now, so Pat, my buddy Patty Cakes from Sega Saturn SHIRO podcast, he has been insisting for a very long time that I pick up a real capture setup and not play around with the smoke and mirrors that I've been doing. I used to just point my camera at the display at my 22-inch monitor and do that, and that's okay. That worked for a while, and I had the mirror, I had my face in the mirror, but what I'm doing here is I picked up a VGA to USB, nice little device. I swear this thing's worth its weight in gold. And so I'm going I am taking the Saturn RGB SCART, well JP21, but RGB SCART connector into the XRGB, the Micomsoft XRGB2, which is a VGA line doubler. So you've got basically 240p being line doubled to 480p progressive, and then that's going out VGA to the VGA to USB device. It's like an external device, and that goes into my laptop, which I'm actually playing on my laptop screen right now, and its OBS is capturing at 60 frames per second. I don't feel like there's any lag on the screen. I'm not testing it. I don't have it going through a test application, and I'm almost positive that there is lag, but I can't perceive any right now, so that's what I'm doing. Now, ideally, I would, I have an Extron VGA splitter. It's like a powered splitter, and I'm going to use that. Finish! So I'm going to use that so I can split it to my actual monitor and play on that. But I'm not sure how that's going to work out because I'm actually using my webcam. I'm sitting right in front of my laptop and I'm using my webcam for that. So that is not so good. Would have liked to get first place there. But anyway, I just wanted to do this as a, just as a test. Oh, get ready to race. That's right. They're dumping me into the next course, the TT course, which I will most likely lose. Yeah, so. Get ready to race. They should have had that guy for Crazy Taxi. Get ready to make some. Maybe they did on the Japanese version. Make some crazy money. That's what I love about SEGA, man. That just over the top on everything. Nintendo is so reserved in so many ways. Yeah, they get kind of crazy with the Mario games, and more so nowadays than they used to. They're just so reserved, I love how SEGA is so crazy, and over the top. Oh, I lied. That's another jump right there. So there is at least one jump on this course. Yikes. Dude, I never claimed to be good at this game. Dean over at the junkyard, if he's watching, he's laughing his ass off, I'm sure. And honestly, I just fired this up. I have not been practicing and honing this to get good at it before I shoot this video. I just kind of wanted to have an excuse to test out this new setup and see if it works. So yeah, let me know if you think it works, if you think so. And if I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry, but I do plan on doing a green screen in the future. I think that will look better. I think it will. But in the meantime, I've got this little silly PVM thing going on. Bought that at a pawn shop, $10. No, I'm just kidding. Photoshop, $0. Took me maybe all of 5 to 10 minutes to put together this little thing in Photoshop. And if you guys are thinking, oh, it's mad skills or whatever, it's not really. You too can learn the ways of the Photoshop Force. All you guys have to do is just go grab yourself a copy of CS2 for free. Well, I mean, you could grab a better copy through nefarious means for free, but CS2 is actually Adobe is giving it away on their own website for free, so you don't have to feel bad about it. And it has, it has everything that you need. As it's just as good as GIMP or anything like that, I mean, if you're gonna go get some kind of open source photo editing application, I would just say go with CS2 and get started, because then at least you're getting used to the Photoshop layout. And then if you actually get into doing Photoshop later, if you really get into it, you can always upgrade, and you'll be kind of used to their setup. But yes, it's all fake. It's all just for, and I am fake, because look, I just bottomed out on that course because I was talking too much. But anyway, this is this has been a test of the broadcasting network, of the broadcasting system. This is only a test, and this has been Dave from Sega Saturn SHIRO, reminding you that you must play Sega Saturn, and if you don't, SHIRO Sagata, our Lord SHIRO, will come and kick your ass. Anyway, until next time, I'm signing off. Go play your Sega Saturn.